So, I was going to trim my pots today, but my matcha mug, which was really not a well-made thing to get with, you know, I kind of changed plans on it. Anyway, it's split on the inside. I could try to force it, but I don't like doing that. So this is just going to go in the reclaim bucket. It's fine. It weighed 8 gazillion pounds. The good news is this pot that I threw a couple days ago will fit inside this pot for a bottom watering pot, if I can cut a hole in the bottom without destroying it. And then this plant, which has this little tail, will have a home. So I'm going to start with this one. I need some water. I always need some water. Aw, thank you. Hey, Daryl. Hope you're having a good day. Darrell? Am I saying that? Is it Darrell? I said Daryl. It looks like Darrell. Try to get a better angle for trimming. I can't really tell if it's a good angle or not. We actually need to scoot down some so that way chat doesn't cover it. I don't know. And yeah, I think that's gonna be the best I can do. It is muggy and nasty here today. It's been raining for the past like 3 days. Mosquitoes are out. So are the birds. Darrell, got it. I believe it's important to say people's names correctly. Closer. It's funny how sometimes it just like locks on. I didn't even look to see how much I needed to trim this off though. Oh well. You can tell that it's uneven on the bottom, so I can start there. Wise Raven. Hello, that's a nice name. Jom! Hello! All sorts of people coming back. That's cool. Do I want to see what happened to the terrible matcha thing I threw? It's going in the reclaim because I can't tell if you guys can see or not. There's a, well, it's here actually. There's a split that happened where I attached the two pieces. And so that's just gonna get worse. I could try to force it, but it's not gonna happen. Shane, I'm probably not gonna be able to help, but you never know. Yeah, that's what I figure. So it's gonna go in the reclaim. I wasn't really that excited about it anyway. I don't like it when I like change. I like to work on something for a while before I fire it, and I'm kind of rushing things right now because there's a glazing party at the studio I go to, and I need things to glaze for the glazing party. Nurello says hi. This is like a little dry. Scrapey scrape. Oh, have fun, Jom. Shane, if you comment on one of my videos, I'll be able to like go find your channel and I will follow you. As long as you're doing nice things. If you're not doing nice things, then I won't follow. Just be heads up. Eh. And by nice, I just mean kind to people. If you're being unkind. My uneven pot. Ooh, super uneven there. No apologies, John. No one. I have no expectations of anyone. That's nice to hear, Shane. I'll definitely follow you. How many years have I been doing pottery? Not even 2. You can probably tell a lot by my trimming. I need to go to like a trimming workshop or something. I started in September of 2023. So this is the Standard Clay Company 226. This is actually, after I got off the stream the other day, I wedged up the clay from the failed pot and threw a new one. And this is what I threw. It's super groggy, so it's got lots of little particles in it. It's part of what you're hearing. What's the best memory you've got and still remember about pottery? It's a good question. I remember when I took a 6-week class in like this is way before I got my wheel, so like in 2021, I think. And my mom got it as a gift before I moved. I didn't even know there was a pottery studio in the town that we lived in, which I'm now living in again. But as soon as I sat down at the wheel, I was like, this is my jam. I was like, this is my thing. Everything about it I loved. And it felt really good. And of course I was struggling because I was brand new at it, and everyone struggles. And I said, the teacher's checking in on me and stuff. She's a cool lady named Heatherly. And I was like, I just want to fast forward to when I'm good. And she looked at me like I was crazy. I don't know why. I should have asked her why she thought of that. But yeah, the moment I did it, I was like, this is what I wanted. This is gonna be a thing I do for a long time. But my memory isn't so great. That's why I record myself. I will say that cardinal a couple Sundays ago, I don't think y'all can hear it, but there's a music venue that's just down the street from me. And on the weekends I can hear the music. And Sundays is reggae day. And they were playing Three Little Birds by Bob Marley, which is a song, you know, don't worry about a thing, everything's gonna be okay. And I was pretty sad that day. And I've been thinking about my dad a lot, who died in last year. And whenever I see cardinals, I think of him. I always think it's him saying hi. But anyway, during the chorus of that song, I look over and a cardinal had landed on my trash can, which is like maybe 15 feet from me, and just sat there and stared at me, and I stared at it. For him, it was a boy because it was super bright red. And it was just really cool because my dad was always telling me to let things go, not to worry about stuff. Nothing's worth it. Just let it go, he'd said. You gotta get over it. And so that'll be something I remember forever. I guess it's not so much about pottery, but I was doing pottery at the time, and I started when he got sick, and he was like, man, I think it's so cool you're doing that. You better stay with it. I hope you stay with it. So he was a cool dude. You're cool, John. I like you. Hasma? I am trimming a pot. Hey, Fresh Cup of Joel. Fresh Cup of Joel, if you see me do the challenges, like the blind challenge and stuff, Fresh Cup of Joel is one of the potters that is in that group, so he does a lot of the same stuff that I do, and he's a cool dude to follow. He streams. I wouldn't say that my pottery journey was rough, John, like start. It was emotional, but like that's also why I put down, like, sometimes I tag art therapy in my videos, because when I got my wheel, the reason why I got it, I had planned to get back into pottery when we moved back to this town that I'm in now, which we knew we were going to do, but I just needed something because he was sick and I was helping caregive, so I was driving a lot and it was just a really rough time, and I was like, I need something for myself. And so it's a really positive thing. Like, that's what kind of helped me stay sane during that time where it's rough. It's rough seeing someone you love get sick and become very weak and stuff like that and go through a hard time. So I would say it got me through. Also gave me something to talk about, you know. When someone's I was in the hospital for like 6 months, you know, it's really rough on a person, and they run out of things to talk about because they've had nothing but hospital stuff happening. So anyway, we would talk about my pottery and I'd show them pictures, and it was positive. So, anywho, I'll show you. This is the new plan for this pot. I threw this one the other day, and I didn't really have a purpose for it. And it doesn't have a hole in the bottom, but I think I'm going to try to drill one and be bold, and then make it a bottom watering pot. And it'll sit like this, and then this will go in it. So we'll see. Bro. Bro. My niece calls me bro. Oh, that's cool. What kind of art do you do, John? Hasina, no, I don't sell my stuff. It's just for me and my friends and family. Thanks, Shane. Hello, Poncho. Sharukin! Check this out, Sharukin. This is the matcha bowl. It's not meant to be. It's split. It's unhappy, so it's going into the reclaim bucket. All right, so I need to remember just to trim. This bottom's pretty good. I'm just gonna put the foot on it now. Everything related to animation. That's awesome. Do you YouTube? Do you put videos and stuff out? Come on, don't be silly. That's way off. Nice. Building up your skill. Animation's hard. I can tell you, I do the animations for our pixel art game, or our video games, and I just do pixel art. It's hard, man. Hello, hello. Body bots bots. So any of y'all believe the dead internet theory? I do. The internet is dead. That's cool. You believe, Joel? I 100% believe, man. I honestly think a bot farm has found my videos. My streaming or something, because I don't know. I find it hard to believe that there's... I don't know. It's not the most interesting thing to watch, I don't think. This is a terrible, terrible tool, and I need to sharpen it. Pick up this one. Yeah, freshcupofjoel, because I get the same thing. I get like there'll be a ton of people watching, and then but it's like no one talking, no one interacting. I think they're like view farms, and I sometimes I wonder if it's not YouTube too doing it, but like trying to encourage people to keep going or whatever. I don't know. I just try to ignore it. I try not to pay attention, and then that way it doesn't get in my. I'm here for the pottery. But for those trying to make a business out of this, it'd be really super annoying to. Piece is like so dry. Oh, was he streaming today, Shuriken? Yeah, I've been on a bad luck kick on my trimming lately. I've been doing a lot of trimming through things. Just like a soft spot there. I'm worried about it. What are you doing? Like, I keep pulling these things out of my clay, man. I don't know what it is. It's like little bits of plastic. Hello, Adam. NW, hello. Villemond, bonjour. Hello, hi. Just gonna accept the fact that this is gonna be uneven on the bottom. Look, and there's like something sticking out of here right here, man. What is going on? I don't even know if I should. I suppose I should pull it out, right? Because if it's not clay, it's just gonna explode. Well, that's great. What the hell is that? What is that? Oh, I got a little chunky chunk missing. Can I, like, pack it with something? Adventures. Exciting. Hespa's got a best friend. Alright, Shuriken. You have a wonderful evening or day. Yeah, you're in West Coast, aren't you, I think? No, you're near me. That's right. Well, I hope you're having better weather than I am. I thought it was going to be good today, and it doesn't look like it's going to. Adventures, do you really know? Or are you just saying words? I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try to patch it. I'm going to stick some stuff in there. Maybe it's coming off the bags that I wrapped the clay in? I don't know. But it's not cool. Whatever it is. We'll see if this works. I'm not sure if it will. Because clay shrinks. Well, Adventures, I don't have a better idea, so I'll say fine. Oh, I see. There's like a little lump there. We'll just let it be lumpy. Oh, we're gonna call that that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is something very foolish, which is I think I'm gonna try to cut this pot that's dry and drill a hole into it. But I think I'm gonna do that with my Dremel. Yeah, I think that's the plan to do with the Dremel. So I'll save that for last. these are supposed to work together. But the issue is that they sit too. I need a big foot on this one for that to actually work, I think. Well, it's too close, honestly. It needs to be more like this. But maybe I have some ideas on that. I need the different water, so I don't make this all different colors. Adventures. You gotta put it in a kiln. You gotta fire it in a kiln for like a million gazillion degrees. In order for it to be usable. I mean, if you want just art, very fragile art, you could probably just leave it as is. But the state that it's in now is called greenware, and it is very fragile. Let's start with this one. So let's do some measuring. Pedro says hi. No, I don't really use Facebook or Instagram. Even for our business, I've kind of like cut it all down to mainly just YouTube. I mean, if you want to talk about a dead place, man, Instagram's the worst. As far as like body bots and fake and all sorts of stuff. So this is at 8 almost exactly. So we're looking at honestly, man, we're almost looking at, there's no way that's a full freaking, I can cut off about 1/2 centimeter. The thing's just going to be slightly off. That's not too bad. John, you're funny. Elaine says hi. Oh, I just gotta clean my hair. That's why I normally wear my headscarf. Clay's bad for your skin and hair. Oh, it didn't stick, man. Come on. You and me, Pot. You and me. We're gonna have issues, aren't we? Got distracted by the birds. Andrea said hi. Adventures, yeah. So this is a different clay. I've got 3 different clays today. Well, one I'm not trimming because it split. The other one I just had was called Standard Clay Company, brown clay. And it actually comes out like kind of pink colored when it gets fired. And this is Laguna B Mix. So it's a different one. So this one's like white. It's got a little dirty because I was sloppy and wasn't very careful about keeping the 2 clays separate because I don't really care. I'll probably end up glazing this, so. Oh, I just realized too, I'm gonna have some kind of weird mix in here. Oh well. So what did I say? About 1/2 centimeter. Just a little bit more past that. Smear across the bottom. Luis, do you make mugs? Right now I make all sorts of stuff. These are going to be plant pots. So I'm looking to make a pot for that plant specifically. I think I want to try cutting in this foot in a more interesting manner. Oh wait, this is going to be the one that's going to go inside, so it doesn't really matter. Probably get mugged. I've made mugs are on my list of things trying to do right now. I'm trying to do insulated mugs. I've attempted a few. I've got two behind me. I'm not in love with them, but I'm gonna fire them because I really do need something to drink out of. But I have no desire to do handles, so that's why I'm doing insulated mugs. In fact, I don't even like handles on my mugs anyway. Insulated seems the way to go. I'm still gonna cut this in, even though it's not gonna be seen. Chrono says hi. Persata. Persata? Persata? Maybe? I can still trim more off. Well, Ben, I'm gonna say I'm a fairly patient person. It's one of the things. But I'm not good with a hammer. And if you trim through enough pots, you learn to take it slow. Until you probably get to the point where you're like a pro. This is a big old foot. Still. I hope you don't take this the wrong way, Gawkmavi, but I believe you are a bot. Let's trim a hole in the bottom of this with the tool. What did I do with it? Did I believe you may be a bot too? I've been getting that comment a lot. Yeah, it's still kind of, it seems like a thick bottom, but whatever. Let's get it cut out. Alright. And it's like iffy on thickness. Need to cut away for the water to get out. Barendar Kumar says hello. Okay. Jam Clay, what's up? How are you doing? Jam Clay is also another person that does pottery and streams. She's one of the potters that started this whole pottery challenge things that we've been doing. And she makes mugs. Someone asked earlier if I make mugs, and I said no. But Jam Clay makes mugs. So that little hole in the bottom is so what can happen when you water your plant and the water comes down here is that the water can get trapped in here and not drain out, and then you just end up waterlogging your plant. So this allows the water to come out. It's a little place. I'm good. How am I? I'm doing alright. I went through a little slump there for a little bit, but I'm doing better. I was just missing my dad hardcore for a couple of days. Ugh. And the birds are singing like crazy today. I don't know if you could hear them, but they are just going nuts. Wipe out the inside of this. I hope you had a good Mother's Day, by the way, JM. Jamie, I have no idea what language that is. Is it Botties? So this is gonna be a fun one to do. I don't know if you can tell, it's not very round. It's like it's definitely flat on one side. So that'll be fun. Oh, that's cool. And this may actually be something I need clay for too. This is like one mangled pot. But it feels kind of centered. How did I even do that? Like, I'm suspicious. Maybe it's not. I think it's about as good as it's gonna get. Diana, hello. Oh wait, Diana says get out. Get out where? Rodney, hello. Get Out. That's a good movie, by the way. Joker says hello. Diana says my mom is dead. I'm sorry to hear that, Diana. My dad is dead. It sucks to lose a parent. Oh, it's gonna suck to lose this pot because I have no faith in it. Malcolm, what up? How's life, Malcolm? Your channel is growing like crazy. By the way, Malcolm does like a podcast thing in the mornings, very early. Early for me anyway. But man, he does it like clockwork. He also games and has a bird cam. Morning coffee with Malcolm. am trimming a pot. That's what it's called. Which means I'm removing the excess clay so it is lighter in weight and it's prettier and more finished. I think this may be my last one. I don't know, I gotta double check. Man, this thing is so mangled, I don't even know where to begin with. It's gonna be rough. Okay. I don't know. See my hands shaking, being bumped by the bumpy pot. Hi, Diana. No, unfortunately, I cannot make you a mug. I make this for me, and it's really important for this to stay for me. But if you're interested, I would highly encourage you to check out some pottery studios where you may live. There may be some nearby, and then you can make your own mug. And it's a very satisfying experience to eat and drink out of something that you made. This thing is so slopey. I'm gonna switch to the other one. So I'm getting some details. So Malcolm, I was reading about cardinals the other day, and I was reading how they don't migrate. They hang out, well, the ones in North America don't migrate. They hang out like in the same area. And I was reading how the males will feed their mates beak to beak. And I was telling my husband about it, and then the next day, we put some birdseed on we like to put birdseed on our porch and stuff. I don't have any proper bird feeders. I got a couple of suets, but anyways, he saw a cardinal feeding his little cardinal wife or cardinal partner by the beak, and it was so cute. I thought that was cool. Birds are the coolest, man. Thanks, Malcolm. I do not. JM will sell her pottery. She has a pottery business, and she makes the coolest slug mugs, as well as other items, ashtrays. I think I've seen lemon juicers. I think they're just called juicers. You don't have to use them with lemons. You're working on my mug? That's so exciting. Oh, Malcolm so feeds the mom, so that means those are cardinal parents. That's cool. I'm so excited for my slug mug jam. I've been attempting mugs and my first couple attempts didn't come out very good. This will be nice to drink out of something nice. Oh wow, there's lots of things. Happy birthday, Mark. Willow, good, hello. Willow, if you are interested in pottery, I would highly suggest looking for clay studios near you. They often offer classes. That's how I learned. I got started anyway, and then I got my own wheel because I moved away. Ooh, this would be soft. I need to stop. This may be a no-go. Super soft there, not so soft there. Yeah, I have no idea. It probably depends on the studio and how old you have to be. I mean, they make wheels for kids. My niece recently turned 12, and I gave her lessons when she was 11. Jim, you wear glasses when you throw, don't you? I don't see how you do that. I just end up with clay all over them. But I sure like being able to look out and see things. Diana says hello again. Good Vibes VR said hello. Man, I wish I could wear contacts. I used to wear contacts. But then I got this eye disease. And I can't wear contacts anymore. It's lame as hell. I have this dream of doing like a foot that flares out. And I've been trying to do it for a while since I probably started. I've yet to do it successfully. I need to get a different tool, I think. Let's see a different one. Will this work? I don't know. My glasses are slipping. I mean, really, it should be like this, I think, but I don't, that's a bad idea if I do it this way, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oops, shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's a bad idea. Hey, you too, Malcolm. You have an awesome day. It's funny, Jam, like, I'm at the point now where my glasses, I'm nearsighted, so I can't. Oh, there's a cardinal. So there's a mulberry tree in my driveway, and let me see if I can show them to y'all. Can I like just turn this thing around easily? Damn it, every time I try, he flies away. Anyway, there's a mulberry tree in my driveway, and all the mulberries fall into the driveway, and I'm pretty sure he was eating mulberries. Anyways, I'm at the point now where I'm nearsighted, but I guess I'm getting older and I'm losing I'm getting to the point where I need readers soon. So I can't read with my glasses on, which I never needed my glasses to read, but now I have to take them off to read. So oh, my nails can't grow long. I have weak nails. Weak. They're like flimsy. They were flimsy before I did pottery, and now they're even more flimsy. Ooh, that's a terrible sound. I need something to get in there. What's gonna get in there? Oh well. Okay. Maybe this will be my new matcha bowl. I think it's gonna rain again. I wonder if wiping the inside is what made the bottom weak. I don't know, or that was just too thin. That's weird. These little chips coming out of it. God, it's gonna rain again. Oh my god. Altini, I don't only speak English. I don't understand what she said. Alright, let's make some decisions. So I have this one that can fit in here. So this can be my bottom, kind of be my bottom watering pot, but it really needs to sit up a little bit more. So maybe if I fire them separately, it'll work. Jam, I will catch you later. You have a wonderful day. It was nice to talk to you and see you again, and I'm super excited about my slug bug. My slug bug. So now I have this situation, which this will also fit in there. Do I want to do that? I kind of feel like I do. It does sit in there nice. So I'm going to do something scary. Looking for my Dremel. Where is my Dremel card? Maybe I won't do something scary if I can't find my Dremel. My Dremel's inside, so I'm gonna do something stupid and do it anyway. Ooh. Okay. There's that. So let's try it this way. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting a hole in the bottom for this plant to get water. And normally I do this when the clay is not bone dry like it is right now. So it's like very risky. All right. There we go. We got a hole. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger. That's good enough. Okay. Alrighty, let's put some more. I don't want to get stabbed. I think that's all I have. Yeah, so this guy I'll let dry out the rest of the way. And he'll go back into reclaim. I'll go ahead and cut him in half and see what's going on the inside. So this was supposed to be a double-walled mug that ended up turning into a bowl. Normally I'd cut with wire and get a cleaner cut, but it does not matter. This is kind of thick, so it'd be kind of a pain and partly dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit better cut so you can see what's going on. I need to stop doing this. Anyways, so you can kind of see what's going on, like with the holes on the side. So the idea is it's an insulated mug. It was going to be an insulated bowl that I can use to make matcha and pour it. And these are the things I'm trying to make right now. Like I have a series that's just started. These are my first attempts, which I did not record myself making. I don't really like them that much. Like, just like a lumpy lip, you know what I mean? And he's very heavy, very, very heavy. He's now at the point he's too dry to be able to do anything about. And this is the other one, which I like a little bit better, but I don't think the lip is going to be very nice to drink out of. I think it's going to be too thick and not be fun. Now he's a little bit lighter, but he's much bigger, but he will shrink. And I did put a little dimple to like tell my thumb where to hold it. So, and I think that's also where the lip is a little bit thinner. And he's a better size for, the other one's kind of small. But it's a learning process and these aren't easy. And how I made these was I made two pieces, two cups that I then sat inside of each other and then sealed together. This one I made by pulling up double walls. In one piece. So and I cut this one in half because it was splitting right here. You can see. In fact, maybe I'll just cut that out and see. How bad was it? Yeah, you can see here. It's not attached there. I didn't seal it well enough. So, anyhow, I'll let this dry all the way. I'll throw it into reclaim. Next step is I'm gonna do some underglaze on some of these, I think. And then I gotta do some reclaim so I have more clay to throw because I'm out of usable clay. Anyways, everyone have a really awesome day. Thank you for coming out and saying nice things. Boop.